Yeah.
CJ, I ain't in the mood right now.
You on 2K?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna hop on with you in a second.
I'm in my court right now though.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go to game.
Okay.
What good, I am back fam.
What's good, my nigga? I'm just trying to I was trying to get this shit right. So I can shoot around a little bit. Man, that dunk was kind of weak. There we go. It's more like oh, I forgot I changed my cue. can shoot all day too. That shit be got taking some getting used to. Look, what y'all want to do? Should I want? Nah. I guess I can put my camera back on. Let me hold on. Let me. I guess I can do a walk on. These niggas gonna piss me off though. I already know it. Matter of fact, damn. My net game, I might.
I'm Girl Game Renee, and here's some community tips on shooting. The first tip, of course, is definitely shooting wide open is the best shot to take. 2 would be if the defender has his hands down, hand down, man down. So definitely take that shot. And 3, definitely creating great spacing. And these are the 3 top defensive tips. My number 1 defensive tip is on-ball defense. With that being said, on-ball menace badge allows you to create turnovers for the opponent team. Number 2, the interceptor badge. Favorite badge in the game, I would say, is great when you're playing patient, and lane skills is big as well. And number 3, challenger.
Up next, the Spurs taking on the Jazz. For the San Antonio Spurs, a tremendous beginning to their season. They've been gaining momentum with each and every game. Jazz, Spurs, up next. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. The starters for Utah: George and Sexton in the backcourt. John Collins out there with Filipowski. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3. And for the Spurs, at forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. Then there's Castle, and it's Buckets in at the point guard position. Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
Now here's Sexton. Pass to Filipowski.
Fuck.
Here's George. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Staying this
Just a
thing.
gutsy play by George inside, finding the close range three.
Inside. Here's buckets. There goes. Jam. That one home.
He gonna want to go back and pull up the shit.
It's such
Watch.
an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And so it's Utah with it. After the basket by San Antonio. Down low.
You can tell Castle values the chance to set another guy up. He's not trying to do it all by himself out there.
George peels it out a bit. Driving inside. 2 shots.
Bruh.
2 makes. Off to a
You
good
know
start.
you ain't gonna
And
get
setting
there.
the tempo
Why
with
you
an
ain't?
assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
gotta take advantage while they
That's a
let me
great
cut.
beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Yep, that one goes. George has got 6.
And just muscling it in. George, very aggressive.
Here's buckets. He has 6. Bassey can't get it to go.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Collins left side. George outside.
That's crazy. I scored the first 6. He scored the
Rebound by
first
the
6.
Spurs. Last time they met was in Salt Lake City where they beat the Jazz.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Here's Filipowski. He's coming off a 13-point game against Milwaukee. To the paint. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Castle. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And that's the kind of pressure Castle could put on a defense.
Pressure. Pressure.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. The Spurs are great at drafting and developing, and in selecting Stephon Castle with the 4th overall pick, they've made a play on upside. He's a versatile wing defender. Shooting and his position were the question marks. Can he be a primary playmaker? Will his three-pointer prove to be reliable? Guys, we'll see if the Spurs are very excited to bring Stephon Castle into their program.
A star talent. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update. Now here's George. He has 6. With the drive, lets it go. And there's Collins on the assist by George.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Castle. Here's buckets. George defending. Tipped away.
Oh, my God.
Now here's Sexton. He's guarded closely.
You can see the explosive athleticism.
No man's gonna try to cross over.
NBA scout Sexton with the dunk.
Here's buckets. George defending. Here's buckets. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. The Jazz have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Filipowski, pass to George. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Castle. To the inside. Here's buckets. Played it in.
Let's go.
Nice touch off the window. Buckets has got 8.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
George passes to Filipowski. Now here's George. Second shot opportunity. That's his fourth miss
There we
in
go.
7 shots.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Tries yet again. And the
Oh, shit. Well, we all getting that 2-time score, ain't it?
Good things happen.
Now George. He has 6. Pass to Sensabaugh. On the wing, Sexton. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. San Antonio leading. Here's Castle. Sexton grabs the board. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. Pass to Sensabaugh. Just 5 to shoot. Nice D from the cell. Here's Bassey. No points so far. Here's Buckets. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Utah calls time here.
Let's go.
Early in the
Better call
season
it
like
fucking
this,
timeout.
it's interesting to see the improvement and new skills players have picked up over the offseason doors.
BA, it really is, because yes, you've got to get your body right and get your mind back and rejuvenated. But the fact is, for most NBA players, this is a 365
I ain't playing with that.
commitment.
Hey, I'm trying to put up 30. I'm trying to put up 30, 40 points on their ass.
There is very little time off for these guys.
Yeah, I'm about to go crazy on their ass.
Well, a chance to check out some stats for him.
I don't give a damn about that.
Collins passes to George. Shot to stop the run. Bassey pulls it in.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
Here's Buckets. George defending. Pass to Castle. Here's Buckets. And the basket by Castle.
That's a give
We've
and go.
seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Jazz trail by 7. George outside. Now Collins. Over Barnes. Collins, no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
To the middle.
That's my bad.
In
That was
transition, here
bad
come
call
the
for
Jazz.
pass.
Kicks it to George. Back to Collins.
Damn.
And that one's good. Collins has got the second bucket on the night.
Yeah, John Collins, tremendous body control because the contact was there. He just doesn't allow it to bother him.
On the wing, Vassell. Shot from 16. Here's Bassey. Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Bassey. Here's Buckets. George defending. Buckets. And at last, they get one to
You
fall.
big little nigga.
Buckets, who's got 13 now.
You know, if they're looking for
Big
stops,
little nigga.
they can't give it back on the defensive glass.
Doris, when we talk about home court advantages,
Watch out, watch out.
Jazz have amongst the best.
They do, BA, you have to play at altitude. They're also a little bit isolated as well, so travel is hard. Let me tell you this, their fan base is loud, L-O-U-D.
Castle misses.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Here's Sensabaugh, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
What kind of foul is that, man? You should have just let that man drive.
What do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
They started this one on a mission to own their offensive rebounds, outworking the defense to win back the ball and get second chance shots.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Come Motherfucker, back in.
San Antonio is over the ball. Largest margin of the game. So the Jazz 5 right now. George and Sexton in the backcourt. And it's Filipowski. And it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Here's George making his mark again. He's shooting 4 for 9 in this one.
And he's a crafty scorer for a young player. George is always going to find the gaps in the defense.
Here's Castle. Checked by Sexton. Pass to Bassi. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Keontae George.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Graham.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
Now here's Sexton. 23 points for him last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Yeah, don't forget how Brady was drawing contact with
That nigga say y'all can't get that easy.
throwing easy points there.
These are his first free throws in the game. You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge 3rd season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A. And unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
Now here's Vassell. A 14-point game for him to win against Portland.
For Vassell to really make an impact, that's what he has to do. Initiate the offense.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Hendricks. And he says right back.
I should have stepped up.
Dunk in his own.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's buckets.
Ooh, shit.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
George with it. Give him 8. Here's Sensabaugh. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. And we've seen the league ramp up the series.
Bro, we got the lead. Bro, why does bitch ass niggas keep fouling?
I absolutely love this, and more importantly, the coaches seem to engage highly in it because they feel to a certain degree it brings you a level of almost playoff-like repetition.
Spurs lead by 11. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Inside, here's buckets. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I have to say, B.A., that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
Filipowski, the pass to George. And here's Sexton. Takes a 3. Bassi pulls it in. Bassi's got 7 rebounds in the game. Sinks that one.
That's what I'm talking about. How you
They
working?
found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. Down by 15. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Here's buckets. Following the bucket by Utah. Fires the 3. And again, San Antonio with 3.
Now shooting the 3 ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Here's Sensabaugh. He's guarded by Vassell. Sensabaugh, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Buckets. Here's Castle. Check by Sexton. Castle misses. Jazz trail by 16. Here's Hendricks. Out left to the wing. Up top, George. 10 points for him. Clock at 6. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Look now at the Utah Jazz.
They gonna be in the bonus because of this nigga.
Phoenix Suns. And on Thursday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
The first free throw is good.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line.
And they won't even sub this nigga
The
out.
Spurs making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
Now here's George. Rebound by San Antonio. Bassey's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Buckets passes to Bassey. To the inside. It's stolen away. 3 on 3. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. He's gone 2 for 2 in the game so far.
Colin Sexton.
Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
Now here's Sexton. He's got 5. George passes to Sexton. 6 to shoot. He gets it in there. Sexton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Got a soft roll.
Colin Sexton's ability to dribble drive is probably his greatest asset. What a pretty move.
Bassey, a pass to Buckets. Jazz. Filipowski's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Buckets. They get it back. Second chance effort. Bassey. Good.
I shot that out here.
He finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
Back to George.
Fuck out of here,
The
boy.
reverse. Goes up again. Shot's good.
That was some bullshit.
Sensable's got 5 now.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Here's Buckets. 17 points for him last game against Portland. And the basket by Castle.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
Jazz trail by 13. George passes to Filipowski. Here's Sensabaugh. He had 28 points in the win against Milwaukee.
I love his physicality too. He kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Buckets can't hit. The Jazz have got 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Hendricks, no good. Pass to Sensabaugh.
Utah.
Kelashvili checked in for Bassey. And a switch here also for Utah. Martin's checked in. San Antonio leading by 11. Here's Champagny. Here's Buckets. He's got 25. Left side Barnes. The turnaround jumper. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, smart enough to know if there's going to be congestion in there when he's attacking. Barnes gets to that in-between game.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. The team is showing great character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparations, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. That's a big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you. Buckets can't hit. Jazz trail by 11. Pass to Sensabaugh. Not a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And Barnes has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. At one point, they led by 16. Fires the three. Utah grabs the miss. Here's Sensabaugh. He's got 5. Barnes against Martin. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Utah make. And so the San Antonio Spurs earning this break in the action. Up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Spurs lead by 10. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. Then there's Castle as Buckets in at the point. So that's who Greg
Damn, assist to every start on the team is crazy.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And the Jazz with possession here. After the basket by San Antonio. And he lobs it up. And Collins with the slam.
Just tremendous recognition from Collins there. Sees an opportunity to be a target at the rim, and his teammate puts it on time.
Here's Buckets. Vassell passes to Bassie. Here's Buckets. Spurs need to get one up here. Fires from deep. Drills it from deep. Bassie's got 10 points in the game.
Defensively, if you let him get in rhythm, you're digging your own grave.
That nigga hit a clutch shot.
Sexton passes to Filipowski. Bassie pulls it in. Bassie's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Here's Barnes. And there's another one for the Spurs.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Poke loose.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable. A testament to how much he cares about his craft.
BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's George. The Spurs making their last shot. Here's Sexton. He can't get it to go.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's Collins. 10 points for him. And again, unable to change momentum here. Spurs lead by 19. Here's buckets. It's rebounded by George. You know, from day one in the NBA, Keontae George had the ability to create his own shot like few others do.
There are certain guys that are electric with their athleticism and the live body they bring to the game. Keontae George knows how to score, and as he develops as a playmaker, look out.
Now here's George. 12 points for him. Here's Sexton. Rebounded by Castle. Castle's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Down low. Here's buckets. And he jams it.
Let's go.
A nice feed on the run.
Are you serious? That is some power from the point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
All the fucking time out, because you need it, gang.
Versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And Utah calls time here. Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they have the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
Filipowski, the pass to George. And a rebound by the Spurs. Bassey's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Here's buckets. 27 points for him. Rebounded by the Jazz. Sexton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. George for 3. On target from range. George has got 15.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Buckets passes to Barnes. To the paint. Here's buckets. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Buckets has got 4 points in the quarter.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Sensabaugh. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. He has 7.
You can see Keontae George, a guy who can score it, but that ability to pass and complement that scoring, so critical.
Here's buckets. That's 29 for him. Offensive rebound. Vassell. And they converted last on attempt number 3.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Sexton. Rebound by San Antonio.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Here's Castle. Give him 8. Here's Bassey. Pass to buckets. To the middle. And he comes in.
When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
And George with the basket on the assist by Sexton.
Keontae George proved to be comfortable from the outset in the league. This guy is relentless offensively.
Buckets. And it goes. Dumps it through off a beautiful setup.
He's carrying this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
Now a timeout called by Utah.
Coach is not happy with their effort on the defensive glass. They're giving up way too many second chance points.
Looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. In third, and the Spurs shooting 55% for the game so far. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. George and Sexton in the
Why
backcourt.
you ain't here?
It's Filipowski, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 3. Here's Castle. George defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's buckets. Offensive rebound Spurs. Castle misses.
Well, this has not been his finest hour.
Damn.
Give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
John Collins checked in for Utah. More and more, we're seeing international players coming to the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age. And this guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Pass to Filipowski. And rejected. And he's able to get it back.
Charles Bassey, 4th personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Filipowski, 2 shots.
That one's off. That one misses. The Spurs have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Pass to buckets. It's rebounded by George. George has got 4 rebounds now. Filipowski, pass to Sexton. Shoots over Barnes. And it's Sexton. That time on the assist by Filipowski. Filipowski's got 4 assists now tonight. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this 4th quarter. Here's buckets. George defending. Nails it from beyond the arc. Buckets has got 38 points.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Pass to Sexton. Releases. And that one hits the back iron.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Sexton against Barnes. Here's Castle. Here's buckets. On the wing, Vassell. Pass to Castle. Shoots over Collins. They get it back. And a two-handed jam!
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Here's George. That one a little long.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Barnes finds Vassell. Well, when you list the best players in the NBA right now, Doris, most of the top guys are outside the U.S.
BA, I don't know why that is. There's a lot of theories out there, one of which is the 1992, the initial Dream Team, so captivated the imagination of fans across the world. So I think that's part of it. We have to love that the game of basketball is so popular in countries outside of the United States, and we would be making a mistake if we did not give the league the credit it deserves for wanting.
Substitution at the line for the Jazz, Filipowski at the line for 1.
12 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Here's buckets. superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And we'll see you next time.
Damn, it's 12 already. Lay down, take my ass to sleep, man. I gotta work in the morning. I got what, 3 more days. So I gotta be up 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning.
I am still here. I am spazzing in my stream. How did you get the court? It looks super cool. Quit playing with me, OML. Yo. I am that fan had to get Relo.
Uh-oh.
I am about to do a roll-up with me stream.